two rideshare giants. One big question: which one really delivers? On the left, Uber, the world's largest on-demand rideshare app. And on the right, Wingz, your go-to for scheduled, reliable, and specialized rides. Let's ditch the hype and compare what actually matters. Each category scores points, so you'll know exactly who comes out on top. And trust me, the result might just surprise you. So here's our game plan. We're going to break these two down across 6 categories: availability, booking and scheduling, price and fees, service type and reliability, healthcare and accessibility, and driver experience. Got all that? Good. Let's kick things off with how far these apps get you. First up, availability. Okay, so Uber is basically everywhere. Like, seriously, over 900 cities around the world, millions of drivers. It's almost a running joke now. You open the app and there's always someone within minutes. Unless you're, I don't know, stranded in the middle of nowhere. Sure, drivers got to fight each other for rides in those hotspots, but for riders, total win. Now, Wingz is way more niche. They cover 9 key U.S. cities, and honestly, their whole vibe is kind of specialized. Think airport and certain neighborhood rides. So if you want to book in, say, Nebraska, nope, super limited compared to Uber. For straight-up reach, Uber clearly takes this round. Booking and scheduling. So Uber's entire thing is on demand. You hit a button, someone's on the way. They do let you pre-schedule in some areas, but it's not everywhere and not super reliable. If you love planning, you'll probably get a little frustrated with that. But Wingz? These guys are all about planning ahead. Every ride can be locked in early, fully pre-scheduled, guaranteed pickup. You want to land at 8 a.m. and have a driver waiting? Wingz nails that every time. No last-minute randomness. Downside? Well, you can't just book one at the spur of the moment. But for folks who stress about timing, Wingz absolutely wins. All right, money talk, price and fees. Uber has dynamic pricing, which is awesome when it's off-peak. You get those sweet deals, promos pop up, and you're feeling good. Until surge pricing hits. Ever paid double because it's raining or Friday night? Yeah, ouch. Wingz flips it. Fixed upfront fares, super transparent, which in theory sounds awesome. But here's the kicker. On average, Wingz costs way more than Uber, anywhere from 23 to a jaw-dropping 222% markup. Not great if you have a big group or you're going super far. Still, no nasty surprises. But if we're talking budget, Uber is the wallet-friendly winner here. Oh, and here's something cool you probably didn't know. With Wingz, their drivers get background checked before every ride, and you can actually request your favorite driver again if you vibe with them. It's like having a driver BFF on speed dial. Let's get into service type and reliability. So Uber gives you a massive selection. UberX, Black, XL, you name it. It's awesome for last-minute travel, but reliability can be hit or miss. Sometimes you wait. Sometimes your driver cancels. Sometimes it's all good. On the flip side, Wingz prides themselves on professional, vetted drivers and a consistent game, especially for airports and non-emergency medical transport. You get a bit of real human support, no bots giving you runaround. It's more personal. Downside, no instant rides. But when your main concern is reliability, honestly, Wingz comes out on top. Now, healthcare and accessibility. Uber's got Uber Health, but really it's only in certain places, and drivers don't generally have special training. So if you need genuine door-to-door help, maybe don't bank on it. Wingz? This is their bread and butter. They specialize in both airport and NEMT trips, and their drivers are trained for curb-to-curb, even door-to-door and hand-to-hand help. Got mobility needs or just want someone with extra patience? Wingz delivers. Downside, again, not everywhere, mostly major U.S. cities. But for actual accessibility, Wingz clearly steals the show. Quick peek into the driver experience. Uber's huge network means high demand, flexible hours. You work when you want. There's decent earning potential, especially if you catch surge pricing, but the commission rates kinda sting, and let's be honest, fighting for those peak rides can feel like gladiator combat some days. Wingz, on the other hand, is super predictable. Pre-scheduled jobs, competitive pay, less stress, and way more stable hours. Only real catch? Lower volume overall because, yeah, fewer cities, fewer rides. So it's kind of a tie here. Uber's the hustle life. Wingz is the slow and steady. Okay, let's pull up our little radar chart here. Uber pretty much sweeps the map for reach and price, while Wingz shines in scheduled reliability, accessibility, and service quality. Some clear, strong suits for each, right? So if you want that cheap, spontaneous lift to anywhere, Uber is still king in 2025. But if reliability, personal touch, or accessibility really matter to you, especially for airport runs or health trips, Wingz is worth every extra cent. That's the gist. Found this rideshare face-off helpful? Make sure to follow along because we've got way more head-to-heads lined up soon, and you do not want to miss those. See you in the next one.